Welcome back, nerds. Today, we are going to cover the latest update to the world of Terminus. So forget the coffee, don't bother with the second screen, this is going to be a short one. To start with, there has been an increased XP bonus for the Elite NPCs, and they added a scaling modifier to the Elite NPC modifier based on the NPC's level, meaning that you can finally enjoy doing group stuff in the group game. Woohoo! Bone Spike can now be interrupted. Now all I need to do is get a fucking stun. And know what throws Bone Spike. I guess if you know, you know. Class changes, starting with the Cleric. The Writ of Refreshing cooldown has been removed. Bond of Protection has been fixed. What was wrong? I have no fucking idea. Divine Enfeeblement changed to level 20 in the Codex, as opposed to whatever it was before. Invigorate buff duration is now on a 45-minute timer. Conviction and Inspire allies have been removed from the global cooldown timer, meaning you can now spam Jesus magic at your leisure. This just in, the Dire Lord's Dire Mark has been fixed. What was broken? Again, I have no fucking idea. Draw Blood now adds provoking phantom stacks. Get out there and stack up them ghosts, nerd. The Enchanter has had their chaotic imbuement duration increased to 15 minutes from whatever it was before, and a baby was born in Bethlehem. The Bruce Lee fanboys will be happy to know that the Monk's Gate of Anger upkeep cost has been removed. Alongside the block rating, and the tooltip has been updated to 200% threat from 250% threat. Chi Shield has been moved to the ability bar. Instead of just thinking about it, now you can stare at it. Chi Shield also no longer breaks early on damage over time or climate effects, meaning now it can be used while being poisoned and cold. The Ranger's Ferocious Assault has had a graph issue fixed, where two parts of the attack were overlapping, and should now be separate. Was that fucking English? Did that even make sense? Moving on to the Rogue. Shadow Clone's buff icon should, fingers crossed, show correctly. Explosive Decoy has now been added to the vendors, along with Elixir of Opportunity and Toxic Elixir, so be sure to stop by the Avelia drug dealer and get yours today. Escape Artist has had its cost reduced to 2 opportunities from whatever it may have been. Flash Bomb should no longer toggle your auto attack, so you can stop wasting precious finger strength. Smoke Trick now toggles off auto attack, but may cause complications if used while pregnant. And finally, Shadow Step's cooldown has been adjusted to 30 seconds from whatever it was before. The Summoner's Shield of Spinning Blades has been buffed to deal more damage alongside Orbiting Swords, increasing the Summoner's time to kill from fast as hell to goddamn. The following items have undergone extensive development. Itemization for monks has been added to the Lost Orcs, if you can find them. The Green Mist Cloth wristband should now equip in the appropriate slot, and will no longer serve as a jockstrap. All shields within the game have been rebalanced to account for changes in the block formula that was introduced with early access. As a result, all shields should now be more effective in combat and actually block some shit. In the Crafter's Corner, we have the following changes. Weapon and Armor Smith should now be able to craft the Combatant's Heavy Knuckles and the Arena Fighting Gloves, using the proper components as opposed to just smushing random shit together. And finally, the Tailoring and Leatherworking schematic for the Proficient's Robe should also now accept its rightful components. I just hope it comes in my size. And that concludes today's Pantheon News. Thanks for tuning in, and if you managed to diddle that subscribe button, I appreciate you. Now back to playing the game.